I'm playing Double Dragon 2 tonight as part of my Retro Rampage series. It's a flashback series of some of the older, more fun retro games. So let's give it a try. I do. And just as a disclaimer, I'm not as good at this game as I am on Double Dragon 3, but it's still a fun game. It's a difficult game, but I thought it would be interesting and unique content. Because as everybody that's played this game on the PS4 knows, the control scheme was something a little bit left to be desired, but it is a fun game. See if I can get through these guys here and do the spin kick here and get out of the way here, because it looks like they're going to take a while to get knocked out here. Goodness. There we go. There we go. Ah. 3 of them. It's not just one of them. It's 3 of them, y'all. Goodness. This is bad. Ah. Come on now. And also maybe doing some streaming of, as another part of the retro series, I may be doing some streaming of Double Dragon 4 tonight as well. So just keep tuned to Cobra DFS and Video Gaming Channel. You never know what we're liable to do next. And I appreciate everybody that checked out my baseball video today as well. Let's try to get a better start here. I need to get some aerial moves going. There we go. Oh my gosh, I've never even seen this guy. We got like a ninja guy here. And to be honest, this looks like a cross between the original NES version and then the arcade version of this game, or a cross between the NES version and the Sega Master System game. So I'm not really for sure which of these it is, but I'm not familiar with this particular enemy here. I've never seen him before. Alright, let's get him. Here we go. I need a weapon too. Let's make this an even fight here. Come on now. Continue. I think at the time I bought this game, I think it was about $4 to $5. So not too bad of a price if you're looking for kind of a quick retro gaming fix. You know, it isn't as good as some of the retro games I've played, but it's not bad. You know, and if you're a fan of the series like me, it's definitely worth the cost of admission. And as far as button lag between the PS4 controller and the retro game here of Double Dragon 2, it's actually not that bad. There is maybe a slight button lag, but overall it's not that bad. Just this particular game in general is not really suited for the extra buttons of the PS4 controller. Let's see if we can get some punches going here. This one has a lot to do with which direction you're facing, how well you perform your attacks, and that's, you know, just another thing to keep in mind. And when we play Double Dragon 4 here in just a minute, you will see the pretty much stark difference between the two games and how much better it flows compared to the the NES versions than this game does. It's just a better overall experience, but this one is unique in its own right. And that's what I always like to do for all of my subscribers, is to make sure that I'm putting out unique and different content for you all, as relates to the world of video games and daily fantasy sports. And also, if you haven't already, please give me a follow on Twitter at DFSCobras1, and I appreciate all your support on Twitter as well, and all the other social media platforms. And anytime you want to join in on chat, if you know me or don't know me, or whatever the case may be, I'm always looking forward to getting to know new people that have a love for video gaming and the pastime that means so much to so many of us, myself included. And like I say, I just really enjoy everybody that passes along their support and the recent subscribers that I've had, and I just really appreciate it. And one thing you can know about this channel is it's going to be a very honest review and opinions and impressions, and there's no fluff and BS here, and I just really think that's the best approach to have. And you know, like I say, you all as subscribers deserve it, because your time is valuable. And so, you know, those are just kind of some hallmarks of this channel, and you'll continue to see that in the future as the channel evolves and continues to grow. Alright, finally got that guy. Goodness, he was difficult. Alright, let's see what's next here. This here reminds me a little bit of the Super Nintendo version of Return of the Dragon, I think it was called. So in some regards, the enemy design right there in that video, or in that little clip there, reminds me a little bit of that same style of enemies there. And also, speaking of retro gaming, I just recently picked up a copy of the Sega Genesis collection on PS4, and I will be doing a review of that game pretty soon. It does have about 50 classic games on it, so that's going to give us an opportunity to be able to look at a lot of different titles that would be from this kind of 16-bit era here, retro Rampage games and what have you. And the good news is we'll have a lot of games to look through, talk about, give you my impressions of, and you can leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments as well. And make sure to let me know which of the games on the Sega Genesis collection are also your favorite games, because sometimes your favorites might be different from my favorites, and you know, I can check out a new favorite. That's always fun for me, is to check out a new game that's recommended to me by someone. That's kind of a common, environmental trap, if you will. There, now that's new right there. I've never seen them come out of the floor, so that's pretty cool right there. It's a little bit of an odd platforming sequence here. Apparently you don't climb down? I don't know what we're quite doing here. Let's see. I guess you do climb. Couldn't jump down because it was too far. Okay, I got you. Alright, let's see how I can do here. And to be honest, I've had this game for quite a while, but it's the first time I've gotten around to playing it. So if some of you have never seen this particular version of the game before, I hope you're enjoying getting a look at it and seeing if it's something you might be interested in picking up and checking out. Because like I say, it does grow on you, and it is fun once you get used to the unique control scheme and what have you. But I do like the enemy design and the details of the enemies. As you can see here, it's not an easy game. I'm getting my butt kicked quite easily, so. But it is a good challenging game and a good fun game, and it's a good reminder of what the 16-bit era used to be. And then also, of course, you know, the fantastic Double Dragon games that were included in the 8-bit era as well. And I'm one of those weird people in that particular time frame that consider my favorite Double Dragon game of one of my favorite Double Dragon games of all time would definitely be Double Dragon 3. Alright, let's continue here and see if we can take him down. And as you can see, he has a different color combination from the original Double Dragon 2 boss that you would fight, and so that's why I say this particular game here must be a combination of the Double Dragon 2 that was on the NES and also the arcade version, because the choice of colors and some things like that are quite different from what you would find the way that the original boss on the Nintendo Entertainment Center ended up looking on Double Dragon 2. So only the real retro gaming people would be the ones to notice that. Sounds like it's getting kind of bad out there. So hopefully, if anybody's on the road, everybody's safe and watches out and everything, and hope everybody stays safe and healthy, and is just able to get where they're going. So, but I enjoy bringing you all these videos, and I look forward to continued growth and continued subscribers. And like I said, thank you for the people that's already been backing me. I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun to make these videos and to give people enjoyment out of the videos and provide a little humor and fun in their life, and a kind of a break from the real world, so to speak. They can sometimes get all of us down a little bit, from time to time, so it's good to have an outlet such as these fun, enjoyable games that are kind of a blast from the past and retro, and just a different time, to be honest. And I'm just excited to be able to bring you all this content. And this particular boss here, I will comment, is very similar to a boss. It's actually almost identical to the boss that was used in Double Dragon Return of the Dragon on Super NES. And so, as you can see, there are some similarities between Double Dragon 2 and then also on the NES, and then also the arcade version as well, because you can see the increased size of the sprites and a little bit different moveset, which is slightly different from Double Dragon 2 that was on NES as well. Alright, here we go. This section is kind of tough here. Oh man, glitch there, but that's okay. Most more often than not, this game doesn't have a lot of glitches or anything that would make the gameplay unbalanced, so that's definitely a good thing. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and also I do have a webcam for my PS4 that I'm in the process of getting hooked up, so we're just continuing to add things and making the user experience even better overall. And just thank you to everybody that's checked out this video, and be on the lookout for continued comments. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so, and I would encourage you to do so. And then also be sure to give the video a like and a thumbs up, and just continue to show that support so that YouTube knows that I'm doing a good job and that everybody enjoys the content. And once again, this is Trevor from the Cobra DFS and Video Gaming Channel, and this is me signing off, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks.